what could potentially happen on board a vessel if there was a cyber attack. Attackers could insert nefarious data into the navigation system so that the navigation team believes that they're in good water when they're not in good water and potentially run a ship aground. They could launch ransomware into the navigation or the engine control systems and basically shut the ship down until a ransom is paid. Dryad Global provides maritime domain awareness through two products. One is our ARMS product that provides real-time information on events happening around the world, from geopolitics to security to piracy to weather, to help protect vessels. And number two is to look at solving and tackling what we see as a growing problem in the lack of cybersecurity protection on vessels. In the maritime industry, honestly, is about 10 or 15 years behind the rest of the world when it comes to cyber protection. And that's why originally we looked at this and said, what's the most vulnerable system on board? It's that endpoint, it's the computer, it's the tablet, it's the phone, it's that device that's interacting with the human to control potentially what's happening on board the ship. And with that, and you look at the legacy systems, the reduced bandwidth and communication, the reduced capacity and potentially server potential and the CPU and operation, bringing on BlackBerry to help us protect the endpoint first and foremost was a really big decision, because we said, well, now as these endpoints are vulnerable, we can get endpoint protection. Basically, whatever system you now need on a vessel to be connected to the internet, with our partnership with BlackBerry and the Cylance Endpoint product suite, we can now deploy those very easily to current systems and legacy systems to help protect the vessel. We found that BlackBerry was one of the only companies that really had the ability to help us solve that problem and provide protection to the legacy systems on board a vessel. Our experience to this point working with Cylance Endpoint, with Cylance MDR, and the whole BlackBerry team has been outstanding. It's been pretty impressive how well this works and how the crew doesn't even notice that this is operating. It's not taking bandwidth, it's not taking CPU usage. When we are looking at trying to solve some of these complex problems, the team at BlackBerry has been tremendous. How do we protect these vessels for the future? These companies, they're not IT companies, they're not technology companies. That's why our partnership with BlackBerry is extremely important, because of the research that BlackBerry is doing and the amount of time, energy, effort and capital that BlackBerry is spending on integrating artificial intelligence into the protection side. We're realistically in cybersecurity going to get to the point in a day where every single attack that we see is going to be a zero-day attack. What does this kind of new future look like with artificial intelligence? That's going to really change the game of what cybersecurity looks like, because realistically, you're going to get to a point where you're going to have artificial intelligence on the attack side and artificial intelligence on the defense side. So we have to have a robust solution to be able to protect against that zero-day attack while protecting legacy systems.